For our final project in HS 103, our historical artifact is Jackie Robinson's bat. To start off, Jackie Robinson, born in 1919 in Georgia, was a professional baseball player who broke the color barrier in baseball. In 1947, Robinson was signed to the Brooklyn Dodgers, making him the first black person to play in the MLB. Because of the time period, this came with a lot of resentment from the fans, coaches, players, and even some of his own teammates.
He wants us to get used to Negro crowds. He wants more of them than there are us, and he's hoping it'll make us more comfortable being around Robinson.
All right. Listen up. This is what I got. We, the undersigned Brooklyn Dodgers, will not play ball on the same field as Jackie Robinson.
That's right.
Jackie was greeted to the MLB with severe amounts of racism. Jackie would be called racial slurs and receive threats every game he would suit up for. Such as this letter Jackie received from an MLB fan stating, "Robinson, we are going to kill you if you attempt to enter a ball game at Crosley Field." Even hotels would deny Jackie Robinson from staying with them.
Okay, guys, we got 20 minutes to check it in, get the shives, the chop.
Hey, out and get that bus out of here.
Oh, no, we have reservations. We're the Dodgers.
No, your team is not welcome here. Not while you have ball club Negroes with you.
There were also some incidents where Jackie was physically attacked by fans. Jackie was also treated unfairly by the MLB. Financially, he made way less than his white teammates, and he wasn't even allowed to argue with umpires during the game. The reason we chose Jackie's bat as our artificial artifact was because it was the tool that broke the color barrier and the start of limiting racism in America's most popular pastime. His bat represents the pioneering role he had in the integration of sports. He represents his skill as a player, having a remarkable .313 batting average and 141 home runs. Robinson and his bat showed that black athletes have just as much skill as white athletes. Jackie showed that physically, anything a white person can do, a black person can do as well. In baseball, Jackie Robinson's legacy is lived through players today. In 2022, 38% of Major League Baseball players are players of color. Jackie's legacy in baseball still lives on today through the future generations of black baseball players. Hank Aaron, a Hall of Fame black baseball player who played shortly after Robinson, stated, "Jackie Robinson is my hero because he made it possible for me to do what I'm doing today." Jackie's legacy is also lived on in the MLB by his number 42 being retired, and on April 15th every season in MLB, this celebrates Jackie Robinson Day, which honors the day Jackie made his MLB debut. Jackie's legacy as a baseball player is also remembered in museums all across the United States. If you are interested, locally there's some Jackie Robinson memorabilia at the African American History Museum in Washington, D.C. Other ways his legacy can be seen in today's sporting world is through the recent protests in the NFL and NBA against racial injustice and police brutality. Protests led by activist athletes such as Colin Kaepernick and LeBron James have led to a national conversation about these issues. Robinson's courageous acts in breaking down racial barriers in sports served as a catalyst for the current generation of athletes who continue to fight for social justice both on and off the field. Here is Brooklyn Nets head coach Jackie Vaughn talking about the legacy of Jackie Robinson and how it still affects him today.
This day to have two African-American coaches from different areas. As former players, Doc has paved a way for me to sit here because of his success and his ability to carry himself in a way that people appreciate, and to be a father, that means a lot. And so Jackie Robinson Day is extremely important because of the sacrifice for me to be here in a setting like this today.
Jackie Robinson's legacy and impact as a baseball player was undoubtedly important, but something that is sometimes overlooked by people are his contributions to the civil rights movement. During his career, Jackie was trying to change the way black people were seen in America.
I would like,
What do you want?
I'd like to not be traded, sir. If it's not too late.
What about Robinson?
The world's changing. I guess I can live with the change.
We believe his work promoting equality is just as or even more important than the accomplishments he achieved on the baseball field. Therefore, we wanted to focus our project on more than baseball. Especially after his playing career, Jackie spoke out against racism and was constantly involved in movements that promoted justice and equality for Black Americans. Jackie's activism and speeches helped to inspire a generation of activists who continued to fight for equal rights in the following years. Here's a clip of Robinson speaking in 1964 at a civil rights rally in St. Augustine, Florida.
And having this wonderful opportunity of coming down here to say a sincere thank you, to let you know that what you're doing in so many ways makes it so much easier for me. I'm being a little bit selfish, but nevertheless, it is true. You ought to be proud of the contributions that you're making. And I hope that you have the strength and the courage and determination to continue. I hope that each one of you, as we leave this hall tonight, rededicate ourselves to this cause for freedom, to let everybody know that we really are at the crossroads. They can no longer sit on the fence. They've got to get off of it and join the struggle if we are to achieve equality and freedom in our time.
Jackie Robinson died October 24th, 1972, at the young age of 53. Two things about him that we find remarkable are how he left such a strong impact in the world in such a short time of living, and how we are still impacted by the courageous actions Jackie did almost 75 years ago. A few months before his death, Robinson published an autobiography titled I Never Had Made It. The book constantly details that Jackie wanted to be known as more than a baseball player. He wanted to be known as a social activist who profoundly strived for equality. Some quotes from the autobiography that exemplify this include, I wanted to be remembered as a ball player who gave all he had to give, but more than that, I wanted to be remembered as a man who tried to do the right thing. Robinson. This quote shows Jackie knew the importance of using his platform for good. He knew he had the ability to stick up for every black person in America and fight for the equality. Another quote of Jackie from the book is, I'm a black man first, an American second, and a baseball player third. Jackie knew he had a higher purpose than baseball in his life. One thing that sticks out in the legacy of Jackie Robinson that we wanted to share is his work with the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Jackie was a spokesperson for the company. He used his fame to help bring attention to the issues of racial inequality and advance the attempt to put a stop to it. He participated in numerous rallies and marches and helped financially with the company as well. Using his platform, Jackie became a leading voice in the struggle to end racism. Overall, Jackie Robinson's legacy as a social activist is a testament to his courage, his convictions, and his commitment to making the world a better place. He was a true trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of activists and who inspired millions of people around the world to fight for equality and justice. His tireless efforts in trying to make America a better place and equal for everyone will forever be remembered as a key part in the American civil rights movement. Jackie Robinson's legacy shows that being brave and courageous in the face of adversity can have a strong impact throughout the world. Jackie's action on and off the baseball field will never be forgotten, and he will continue to inspire millions of the future generation. Thank you, Jackie.